You've written a book and dream of seeing it on shelves. But wait, instead of traditional publishing, you decided to take the reins and embark on the self-publishing journey. Exciting. But what does it mean for your wallet? Hey fellow authors, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Monique, an indie publisher and author, here to guide you through the self-publishing world and help you become a published author. Let's turn those literary dreams into realities, shall we? Now, self-publishing is when you, the author, bypass the traditional publishing houses and publish your book independently. It's a path that offers more control, faster publication, and potentially larger royalties. It's the choice of many authors today, and it might just be the right one for you. But here's where many trip up. Self-publishing is free, they say, or it's much cheaper than traditional publishing. Unfortunately, like many things in life, it's not that simple. Self-publishing can come with unique costs, some obvious and some hidden, that can quickly add up if you're not careful. Today, I'll dispel some myths and dive deep into the actual cost of self-publishing. So whether you're a budding writer or a seasoned scribe, this video will shed light on what self-publishing truly means for your wallet. Let's talk about the allure of self-publishing. It's an exciting world filled with endless possibilities. One of the major reasons why authors gravitate towards self-publishing is the degree of creative control it affords. You get to decide everything about your book, from its cover design to the blurb at the back to the marketing approach. You're the captain of your ship, navigating the course you believe is best for your literary creation. Then there's the potential for higher royalties. Traditional publishers usually offer authors anywhere from 10 to 15% royalties. In contrast, self-publishing platforms like Amazon's KDP can provide as high as 70% royalties. That's quite a jump. And let's not forget about speed to market. With traditional publishing, the timeline from manuscript submission to a book hitting the shelves can be anywhere from 1 to 2 years, sometimes even longer. However, with self-publishing, once your manuscript is polished and ready, you can have your book published in a matter of weeks or even days. But like all good things, there's a flip side to this coin. Those enticing higher royalties, they come with the expectation that you'll be wearing many hats. The writer, the editor, the cover designer, the marketing guru, the list goes on. All these responsibilities not only demand your time and effort, but also have associated costs. And remember, in self-publishing, all those costs fall on one person's shoulders. Yours. Let's start by breaking down these costs one by one. Editing and proofreading is the first. Editing and proofreading is the most crucial. Regardless how fantastic your story is, errors can distract your readers and undermine your credibility. And remember, no author can perfectly edit their work. A fresh set of eyes is crucial. Depending on the length and complexity of your manuscript and the level of editing required, you could be looking at anywhere from $500 to $2,000 for a professional editing service. Next, cover design. In an ideal world, no book would be judged by its cover. But let's be honest, a professionally designed eye-catching cover can be the difference between a browser picking up your book and passing it by. A good cover designer can cost anywhere from $100 to $500, sometimes even more, depending on the complexity and exclusivity of your design. Then there's formatting. A well-formatted book enhances readability and gives your book a professional look. Don't you want your readers to have a seamless reading experience? Formatting services can range from $50 to $200, depending on the length of your book and the layout. Lastly, let's talk about ISBNs and copyright. An ISBN, or International Standard Book Number, uniquely identifies your book and its specific edition, helping retailers and libraries to sell and catalog your book. And copyright? Well, it protects your work from being used without your permission. For ISBNs, you can expect to pay $125 for one. But as I always say, buy bulk. If you can afford it, go ahead and buy 100 for $575. Yes, you can buy one for $125 or 100 for $575. Now, do you have to buy ISBNs? No, not really. But wherever you get the ISBN from, their name will be on record for that ISBN. So if you want your ISBN and be able to take it to different places, I suggest to buy your own and to get the bulk. I started buying bulks of 100, which I actually saved for my first 100. Last year, I bought 1,000 for $1,500. I don't think I will ever get through those thousands, but spending $1.50 for an ISBN for as long as I'm publishing, I think that was a good deal. Okay, that was my little rant about ISBNs and why I feel you should buy your own. But for registering your copyright in the United States, it can cost between $45 and $65. Now, those are the big ones. Remember, your financial journey in self-publishing doesn't stop there. But before we move on to another crucial process, let me take a quick moment to remind you that if you are getting useful knowledge from this video, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss out on future guides, tips, and tricks. Also, if you're looking to write your book quickly and efficiently, you might be interested in my book, The Indie Author's Guide to Fast Drafting Your Novel. It's packed with strategies to help you get your ideas onto the page without wasting time. The link to grab your copy is in the description below. Now, let's jump back into the video. We've made it to one of the most critical and often estimated aspects of self-publishing, marketing and promotion. You could have written the next great novel, but if no one knows it exists, it's like a tree falling in a forest with no one around. Marketing helps create awareness for your book, attract potential readers, and ultimately drive sales. It's more vital for self-publishers who don't have the promotional backing of a traditional publishing house. The first marketing strategy I'll talk about is website and email marketing. A domain and hosting cost around $100 to $200 a year, plus the initial setup fee if you hire a designer. As for email marketing, maintaining a mailing list helps you engage directly with your readers, announce new releases, and even offer special promotions. Mail service providers usually have tiered pricings based on the number of subscribers, starting as low as $10 a month. Social media platforms are a free and powerful way to build a community around your work, engage with your readers, and promote your book. However, the cost comes in when you consider sponsored posts or ads ranging from $15 to hundreds of dollars, depending on your audience reach. Finally, we have paid advertising. Platforms like Amazon or Google Ads, or even promotions on book discover websites like BookBub, can drive significant traffic and sales. But be careful. The cost can add up quickly, ranging from a few dollars a day to hundreds per campaign. It's important to remember that more expensive doesn't mean more effective. Your ad's success will largely depend on how well you target your audience and how engaging your ad is. As you can see, marketing and promotion requires strategic thinking and a budget. But remember, a well-planned marketing strategy can significantly boost your book's visibility and sales. Now, let's look at a few other costs that self-publishers might encounter. If you plan to publish print versions of your book, you'll need to account for printing costs. Print-on-demand services like Amazon's KDP can help keep those prices low. Still, if you want to order in bulk, you could look at several hundreds to a few $1,000s depending on the book's length and print quality. Distribution costs are usually covered in the percentage that platforms like Amazon take from your book's sale price. But suppose you choose to distribute through a separate distributor. In that case, they may charge you a fee which typically ranges from $50 to $100 a year. Then there are potential return charges. If you opt in for expanded distributions or bookstores, be aware that unsold copies can be returned, and those return costs will often fall on you. This is something typically found with Ingram Spark. Now, let's not forget about the growing popularity of audiobooks. If you're considering creating an audiobook version of your work, remember, it requires a professional narrator, a sound editor, and perhaps even a producer. Depending on the length of your book, this could cost anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 or even more. That's a detailed view of what self-publishing your book could mean for your wallet. It's a lot to consider, right? But don't worry, you can navigate this journey effectively with careful planning, budgeting, and some savvy decisions. Remember, investing in your book is investing in yourself as an author. So, is self-publishing worth it? Ultimately, only you can decide that. But hopefully, with this breakdown, you're now equipped to make that decision with a clear understanding of what's at stake. Remember, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on everything writing and publishing. And until next time, keep writing, keep dreaming, and I'll see you in the next video.